Over the weekend, I read all these headlines, and the headlines were like, Trump suffers legal blows. Another one was, Trump get hit with unexpected loss. Here was one, major DEI legal setback. And I think the concern I have is that people watching those headlines, especially people who don't like Trump, are going to think Trump is getting his butt kicked. Mm-hmm. And then when he wins, invariably, he's going to win some of these cases. They're going to say, well, what happened to all the butt kicking, right? Yeah. And here's why. These are not major setbacks. First reason, we are at the stay stage. In other words, in almost all of these cases, the court is issuing a stay. That is a pause. By definition, it is not on the merits. Nobody's winning or losing on the merits. They're hitting the pause button until they can decide the case on the merits. And by the way, just like Danielle said, all of this is exhibition games, or friendlies, as they say in soccer. Yeah. They don't count. They don't count until they get to the last court they get to, which in most cases, because they're of unique constitutional issues, is going to be the Supreme Court. So these are not blows to the Trump administration. I don't see them that way. The other thing, and again, Danielle brought this up, the Trump administration totally expects they're going to lose in court a lot. Do you know what it costs to do an executive order? A piece of paper and a Sharpie. Mm-hmm. That's it. And they can go right back to the drawing board. One of these courts said, hey, the language was too vague. You know what that tells them? Just go draft another one. It's not like legislation where you need a bunch of people to agree on something. It is a pen and a piece of paper, and that's it. And here's the other thing. You could look at this as the headlines say, Trump losing here and there in court. Here's the way I see it. I'll give you an example. The Ninth Circuit on the the birthright citizenship issue. Yeah. Yes. The Ninth Circuit just a couple days ago said, no, you don't get a stay. You can't ask us on an emergency basis to overcome the stay at the lower court level. But they were never going to win that. The odds of winning that emergency motion were very slim. The more important message I take away is that the Trump administration wasn't even willing to wait for the, a few weeks or months of a stay on this major piece of administration policy. They don't want to wait. They're going to fight at every single turn. And that means appealing absolutely everything with the knowledge that they're going to lose some of them because it costs them nothing. Executive orders are the easiest thing to issue. So as much as I came here and I thought, well, these headlines really don't tell the whole story, I wonder, Danielle, you might be with me on this to some degree because you made a lot of the points that I had to make. I do not see this as Trump losing over and over and over again. I think the more important, bigger story is that they're not going to stop. And they're going to keep fighting at every turn, and they are going to win some of these.